Yo, what's up gamers? It's your boy Luck_ES with the new character HAWKS 9000 anniversary patch note reading. Yep. Welcome to the patch note video with all the things and all the stuff in HAWKS. And I already did a roll earlier and I didn't get them, so let's do another one for funsies. See if I do get them, because why not? I'm here. I'm hip, I'm with it. Cool. Sick. I got nothing. I got a new costume, I guess. But yes, Gacha has not been in favor of me recently, unfortunately, and I'm not gonna be exchanging anything or pulling for any of that stuff, because it's too darn expensive. Let's look at the shop real quick. There is a new banner for Mr. HAWKS himself, and no new event just yet from what I can see. In the premium category, it appears you can get your 100 tickets for 8,000 again, and you know, all that good stuff. But anyway, let's go take a look at HAWKS real quick and see what he's all about and all the patch notes that have come with them. First and foremost, we have the new lobby, which looks very snazzy, as you can see. There's a ball over there and a ball down here, and if you hit this ball enough times, the ball back there pops. And it says first anniversary, and it says a lot of thanks in a bunch of different languages. I don't know if there's any more little Easter eggs on this lobby, but I suppose we will see that when we see that. But it seems pretty basic outside of that. That is the best part. Alright, let's go over here on test zone. So let's show you the power of HAWKS. This character is actually insane. So another little thing they added, as you can see, there's the new drinks. They look a little different. They have little smoothies above them. And if you pick them up, and drink them, they look exactly like that. And he's like, yo, thanks for drinking me. It just looks different. It acts exactly the same. Then we have the same for the team enhancement kit, which looks delicious, by the way. Look at that thing. But yeah, regardless, we have HAWKS here. He has 250 HP. He does quite a lot of damage with his alphas, which are also homey, by the way, as you can see. They do knock down after a certain amount of hits, and that's only a level 1. This thing is crazy. But as you saw, you can just like hold M1, and then they'll just track someone and do up to 180 damage at level 1. Voice crack. Or you can just hold them in to shoot faster, if you wish to do that, or you can just let the game decide. And also, you can see the reload speed there. It takes a minute. We also have the beta, which is like a dash. You can aim it, so you can go up and down. But if you hit somebody, you can just keep flying for as long as your beta thing carries. You can like press the button to do a slash. You can hold it to stop flying. The beta button anyway. And you can do whatever. It is very good indeed. And it does a ton of damage. So let me show you. At level 1, the beta over here does like that much damage, which is like, I don't know, like 70, I don't know. But if you press the button again, it does like 127 by itself if you reactivate it and just go into a beta mode. It's insanity. Yeah, one cool thing that they added. First, let me show you the last skill. The last skill is the Gamma. The Gamma, you shoot it, it does damage on the little ball in the center. Otherwise, it'll just mark them. What does marking do? It marks them on the map, as you can see. And while they're marked, you and your team can see them through the walls as the little red outline. Isn't that awesome? That is pretty cool, to be honest. It is one of the more unique abilities in this game. We get the beta. You hit that thing. You can hit it directly again, as I've tried. But you can turn pretty quickly and press it again to go crazy. Do a ton of damage. But yeah, that is the beta for the HAWKS. This is his entire kit. Oh yeah, I forgot about the special action. Special action There's two of them. There's a flight. If you press shift in the air, your sprint key, whatever it is, you can just fly and it takes on the spectral action. A la Endeavor style. But you cannot go up and down with it. You can, however, shoot. And it takes a while to reload, as you can see there. It takes a long time. But a new addition on training mode, you can turn on reload sped up. So now you can reload things fast as hell. You don't gotta wait 50 years to test anything, which makes my job a whole lot easier. So as you can see, while he's flying around, he can shoot. He can go full auto mode and just hit things like crazy. Do a lot of damage. People don't even know where he is because he's flying up in the sky and he's just hiding. Bro doesn't even have to be in a fight to do damage. It's insane. Just goes up and just does this. And people are just gonna have to start dodging out of their minds so they don't eat 180 damage at level 1, by the way. Let's see how much damage it does, I don't know, at level 9. Go down here and just hold M1 on somebody. 220. Not the biggest damage buff, but you know, he doesn't have to even look at you. Bro can be turned around and spam this button and he shoots behind him. That's crazy. Then of course the beta gets more reload and gets more charges. And the cool thing about the beta is you don't even have to stay in a fight. If you want to use, if you're running away from somebody and you're just scared for your life, if you hit a beta on somebody, you can just go. You can just leave. You're gone. You see that charge on that beta? It goes for a while. You can go across the entire map and you're chilling. And then, you know, after your beta runs out, you can always just go into your regular spectral action, you know, just charging. Of course, the beta doesn't reload while you're in the air. You gotta touch the ground. But like, who's gonna chase that outside of another HAWKS? Now, what I want to see is like HAWKS and HAWKS combat in the air. That is going to be really funny. Because you know these motherfuckers are gonna be just flying around and just shooting at each other like bam. You know what I'm saying? I'm really tired and sleep deprived. Regardless. And then we have the Gamma leveled up, which is just a bigger ball. He doesn't hurt on the outer edges, but it shows where they are. Of course, the center does damage. It knocks it back a little bit. It doesn't do that much. Now, let's just see here, skill details, exactly what he gets. He just gets a number of rounds on level 4, level 9 of his alpha. On the beta, you do get more duration only on level 4 and level 9, otherwise it just attack up. And then on Stormy Wings, it increases the damage area up. And the reload on 4. And on 7, it just increases the area, and on 9, it also increases the amount of rounds. So usually, you only have 2 of these at level 8. And then you get a third one at level 9. You can just spam these things. It's pretty good. Hold on, let me turn off fast reload. I feel like he's gonna use 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Even though it only says I have 2, I can use 3? That is very strange. Is it a latency thing? Is it a game bug? If I'm mashing, I get 3. What if I press this separately without mashing? That is a very unique situation for the character, because it technically has an exploit right out the gate, which is not really that big of an exploit, to be honest. So you press 1, press 2, then I can't press it anymore. But if you just mash it, you get an extra one. Do I get 4 if I'm level 9? Do I get a 4th Gamma if I'm at level 9 just spamming this button? Let's find out, everybody. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get 4 Gammas if you just spam them. So if you're using the last charge, the ability, and you're just spamming the button, you can get an extra you can get just a second use of it, I guess, which is interesting. It is definitely not intended, and it really isn't that strong on ability anyway. So right now I have 1. Only 1 charge, but if I just spam the hell out of this thing, I get an extra one. Which is interesting. It is funny, but it doesn't hurt anything. Regardless, that is it for his abilities. He also has a second special action that I'm going to be showing here. As you can see, similar or very much like Kendo's special action, where you can grab people. Any ability that other characters would have that will knock them out of Kendo Grab will also knock them out of HAWKS Grab. But they can fight for a very long time. And you know, you can have some funny combos, like if you pick up Lobby, you can just turn into a machine gun. It's pretty interesting, it's pretty funny. Thank you to Brock for helping me out with all that. Regardless, let us now talk about the patch notes. Now the patch notes are very interesting. Let's begin here with Mirio. Mirio, my boy, he got nerfed, he got buffed, he got changed. As you can see here on skill details, my boy now has 225 HP. The lowest in the entire game. He is lower even than most Rapids. It is insane. My boy has less HP than everybody else. It doesn't show here on the bottom left because it doesn't update. On training mode, if you change characters, which is unfortunate, but just imagine that number right there is 25. Let's see, adjusted so opponents who are hit by a charge when activating without charging are more likely to be blown away. So these are easier, I guess. But you know, but apparently now if you hit it without the charge, they're more likely to be blown away. So if other people are trying to combo with your alphas, it might just knock them out of it instead, which is fine. It also decreased the damage from level 4 to 9 after you charge up the move fully, so it does less damage overall. The beta, apparently now opponents who are hit by an attack at all levels will be more likely to be blown away. So after you hit them with the beta, if you hit them with an attack, now you can't do a full combo or a half combo. They just get knocked out immediately after the first alpha. And the gamma, now, it big. It big. I don't know if it's that big at all levels. Let's wait here. Give me that reload speed back, please and thank you. Yeah, apparently it's bigger overall, which is good. It's good for him, it helps him protect, but also that ability is useless regardless. That being said, you can hit from farther away, which is the real use of that ability. Special action, decrease the reload speed, changes so the permeation doesn't bug out, hopefully. It says change so the currency continues even if you activate permeation immediately after receiving damage, which would make it so sometimes you would keep the permeation but not actually stop taking damage, so hopefully that fixes that bug. We can hope. Alright, next up we have Kendo. Kendo, apparently now when she uses her shield, the camera moves farther back than it used to, which is okay, I guess. Which is good. It doesn't change Kendo too much, it just makes it so you can see a little bit better with your shield out, which is fine by me. Alright, next up we have Endeavor. Endeavor Alpha. Let's see here. Endeavor Alpha. Well, apparently now decrease the time the flames can be produced by holding down the button. So now if you hold down the button, it takes a little longer to come out or something. The real meat of this is his gamma. Increased damage at all levels and increased time until skill activate. Okay, so they nerfed the gamma, so it takes longer to come out again. It's not as fast as it used to be, which is honestly a very sad nerf. But they also buffed the damage on it, which is pretty good, I suppose. Apparently now, Spicy Dobby, his alpha has decreased range if you fully charge it. As you can see, it reaches about the bathroom, but if you just press the alpha... Oh no! It seems like it just has less range overall, which is interesting. I feel like it has less range overall. It's weird, but okay. I can't tell the difference, to be honest, but it might just have less range. It might not go as far as it used to. Next up, we have Shigaraki. Alright, where Shigaraki changes so the skill is not cancelled when going down a step while charging. So basically, if you fall off a ledge, it doesn't stop the skill from activating. Which is okay, I guess. I guess that's what that means. I really cannot tell. But I believe it. I believe it's the same issue that a lot of characters have where their skills just get cancelled when they do stuff. Like for example, if I'm on Lady and I'm walking off this thing and I press my beta, it will cancel my beta. As you saw there, it didn't do the full animation, but like it cancels it if I press the button as I'm falling down, which has been hitting me a lot. Right. Next up, we have Todoroki of the Ice Flame variety. This guy reduced the gap between activation on his alpha. Now, he can shoot alphas faster, reduce the time the ice remains, so the ice around here goes away faster, which is good. For us people or us trying to rush him down, the ice will always stop you. It will still stop you, but it goes away faster now, so he has less room to run. And that's about it, really. And apparently his beta now, the left and right parts apparently removed damage judgment. So like if you get hit by this, it doesn't actually do damage anymore. So you actually have to hit the main part, and the side parts don't do any damage. As you saw there where Alma, he just stepped on top. Alright, next up we have Bakugo. Bakugo got hit with a nerf and a buff. It's a weird one. Apparently his alpha now does less damage at all levels, which is unfortunate. You have to hit all the attacks. It only does 64, which is insane. Like, I know I'm not technically a red character because I got swapped, and that there was a yellow character on the enemy team. But like the fact that he does only 64 even with all those applied, but at least he does the same damage while he's doing that. But still, we have the problem where if you're aiming at this wall here, it's gonna hit the wall with a crosshair, not through it, which is gonna make the shot go all the way over there, which is a big problem Bakugo has if he's aiming at someone through a wall. It's not gonna help. It's just gonna be bad. Red Bakugo got the big nerf. Alright, next up, let's go over the bug fixes. They finally fixed the overhaul bug. Now if you attack him, he cannot spam Gamma on you. You will have to use the special action, thank the Lord. I was waiting for that entire season, and apparently they just forgot about it until now, which is stupid, by the way. Lazy developers. Next up, we have some weird interaction with Overhaul and Shigaraki while he's getting grabbed. Thankfully that got fixed. Alpha, apparently they may finally fix Aizawa's alpha sometimes, just not grabbing people. If that is true or not, time will have to tell. Because sometimes they say they fix stuff and it's not fixed because it's difficult to fix. They just think they fixed it. But we'll see. And apparently the beta had different damage depending on your frame rate, so that's interesting, but now they got fixed. Mirio, now Alpha Phantom Menace fixed a bug where the range of the fourth combo would not be expanded. Now that it's fixed, thank the Lord. The overhaul bug, as I said, got fixed. Mixer Compress, the beta, now apparently fixed the reflection on it again, however that helps them. I feel like the reflection is not even that big a part of his kit. So hopefully that is a little more usable. We can hope. And for Todoroki, the unique move would not hit the opponent when used through the ice. And that's it. That's all the new stuff. New character, new stuff. I'm gonna pull for it again because I'm a freak. I do kind of want to play him a little bit, but only time will tell if I actually get him. Oh boy. I actually got him. I got him on 300 tickets, baby. Well then, gamers, expect some HAWKS videos in the future. Is all I gotta say. Because he came with the box. And I got Dabi's hoodie. And I got Kendo's casual wear. What a good box to end on. Let's be honest. Anyway, gamers, thank you so much for watching this Patchnote video. Sorry, I'm tired. It's 7 AM. I'm suffering. And good night. I'd like to thank my YouTube members for their support. A huge thank you to Reflect the Prince and Male6YT. I'm still a growing channel, and any support is very much appreciated. Goodbye, everyone.